Welcome to sailing vessel Angelque of Vancouver, Later Than We Think.
Angelique of Vancouver is a Coast 34 built in 1990. She's cutter rigged and has been our home for 22 years. In this episode, we start our 5-week adventure to Desolation Sound and beyond, with a quick trip across Georgia Strait from Vancouver to Nanaimo.
To visit my favorite in-laws.
They're your only in-laws.
Well, they're still my favorite.
Okay, her favorite in-laws.
My favorite in-laws.
Yeah, they love her more than they love me. So the grand adventure starts, but it doesn't start because the engine doesn't start because Mike didn't charge the battery. So lots of running around with chickens that our heads cut off, and we finally get started. Jacquie edited out all the swearing that happens in this next piece because after I got the engine started, I tried to put it in gear. Oh look, more shocking lack of maintenance. Because now the transmission won't engage because I haven't got the cable locked down. So engine bay open, lots of engine noise, swearing. But I eventually calm down. Jacquie calms me down and I get the transmission hooked up, finally. So take three strikes and you're out. So hopefully the third try to get off the dock on our grand 5-week adventure actually works.
What we found was that the previous weekend, when Mike was working on the engine to see if we'd done any damage to it when we were out, and we started in reverse, and then he was playing around with it, what we found was that this cable for the transmission was loose, and that's what we're repairing now.
Not clear sailing yet. We have to stop and get fuel because Mike forgot to put fuel in the boat before we started on our grand 5-week adventure.
We're just gonna follow you in a circle. You go in first, we'll follow you. Yeah, we'll just keep following you. Just push her off. She's heavy. She needs a good push to get her going. She only weighs 20,000 pounds. Have a nice day, guys.
are just rocking and rolling. I've already had to go down below and secure stuff again because they all flew out of lockers. Oh, here comes a big set, dear.
Yeah, see it.
Short chop. Up, down, up, down. Another one. Boy, these are quite the
ride.
quite the ride. Roller coaster. Look at that. This is supposed to be like 3 foot, but these are 6 to 8 feet, and look how close they are together. Like that one just broke. Whoa! I can see why he lost his dinghy here, or almost lost his dinghy here, because these are nasty. Oh, this one's gonna get you, dear. And then the next one. After rolling our brains out at Point Atkinson in the washing machine, we opted not to cross Georgia Strait because there was no wind and just a bunch of big rollers, that we came into our favorite anchorage spot, Point Graves, and we found our friends Double Deuce already anchored here.
We chickened out.
We didn't chicken out. We opted to come in here for a peaceful night.
Chicken.
We didn't chicken out. We came in here for a peaceful night.
I'm a proud chicken.
Going as fast as the anchor limits will go down. 25 feet out. Out. 75 feet in the water. Yeah. 75 in the water. We're coming up 100 on the chalk. Yep. Still going forward. Saying is all stretched out, but we haven't bounced forward yet. We just bounced up. So, we're hooked, right?
As it turned out, the night wasn't as peaceful as we thought it was going to be in Port Graves. We had 25 knot winds coming in, blowing directly into the bay, as it was a southerly inflow wind that came into the bay. And so we were rocking and rolling all night long, and the conditions the next morning weren't much better than they were the day before, although the winds were going down considerably.
Our friends on Double Deuce were also heading north. And they stuck their nose out and had a Corningware dish disaster. Jumped out and smashed all over the floor. That combined with crying baby, rampant puppies, looked like it was going to rain, cats and dogs falling from the sky. It was a complete disaster. So they stuck in someplace and decided to just put the anchor down and wait for the weather to flatten out until later.
We're about halfway, an hour and 46 minutes. We're 8.8 nautical miles from Nanaimo. It's off there in the distance. That's the southern Gulf Islands down there. And clouds coming in for the southwest that's supposed to hit tomorrow, Tuesday. We are around the creek. That's Bowen Island, a bump in the back, and Sunshine Coast, mainland of BC. And over there is up towards Desolation Sound. That little bump over there is Texada Island and Liskini. And then that's where we're going to head north in a couple of days up that way. But for now, we are heading into Nanaimo, about an hour and a half away yet. We are coming up upon Snake Island, which is the entrance into the Nanaimo Harbor area. We're about 15 minutes by the time we get around it. So I'll just show you. So that Brown Island out there is Snake Island, and we're going to go around the bottom end of it because the ferries go in the top end of it. And there's a ferry coming up on our stern back there, so we don't want to be in the same bit of water as him as he tries to go around the top end of Snake Island. So we're going to go around the bottom end, and then we're going to head into Nanaimo.
We are coming into Nanaimo harbor, and Mike's giving me instructions on what he's going to do to take our mainsail down, because we were motor sailing across Georgia Strait and we need to take the main down. So he's telling me to turn into the wind while he goes out and drops the main.
Is this the Nanaimo Yacht Club? Where's the visitor dock? The next one over? Oh. Thank you. Right here? Oh, the yellow. Oh, right there. Yeah, I don't think we're getting in there. That's the sign-in zone right there, dear. You think you can get us in there? Okay. Inside or outside of L dock or K. Okay. And then we can go in and check in.
After checking in, we were leaving the visitor dock and we had a bit of a foo-for-ah in that Mike left without me and stranded me on L dock. and I had to run around from L Dock all the way to the end of J Dock, which was about, I don't know, quarter of a mile, I don't know, it was really long. I was running all the way, and by the time I got to our slip at J Dock, Mike had tried to get in and crashed the boat once, and he was trying to dock the boat again for the second time just as I was arriving, and managed to crash it a second time. So now we have 2 scratches that need to be touched up on our paint. Thank you very much, dear.
And I'm so sad that I broke the boat. But actually, if you'd have run faster, you could have run faster, except you got legs like a corgi. They're so short. They were just going a million miles an hour and nothing. You weren't getting anywhere. I had to come in by myself.
Because hubby crashed the dock twice, causing 2 scratches on our new paint job, I'm going to have to call my friend Hot Ron from Double Deuce to touch up so that it looks pretty again. To drown our sorrows, we are drinking watermelon martinis.
Say something. Say something.
Walking along the waterfront at Nanaimo.
Yep.
And there is lots of little places to go.
Ice cream.
And have ice cream, which is where we're going next. There's all kinds of flavors.
Okay, no problem.
Cookies and cream, maple walnut, Rayleigh's. Special place, I think that's what I might have. Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
So, as typical with us, the place was almost empty when we went in, but now they have a lineup outside the door. I guess they saw us go in and thought that was the place to be, so now it's super busy.
We could fly him to Refuge Cove in Desolation Sound.
We could, but we're going to take our boat instead.
Yeah. Saltwater swimming pond. So it fills at high tide, and then lower tide, like right now, it stays full, but the cold ocean water doesn't come in, and that gives this pool a chance to warm up so kids can swim in it, because, well, we all know kids will swim in anything. Jacquie, and in the background you can see the Nanaimo Yacht Club. And no, I don't have a steady camera, so I can't steady this. But the Nanaimo Yacht Club in the background. What am I looking at?
So this is the Nanaimo Harbor. So this is where the Nanaimo boat basin is. And,
No, it isn't.
sure. It is.
Oh yeah, that's where the Nanaimo boat basin. That's where we started to walk.
This is the Nanaimo Yacht Club.
Yep.
Castle Island is back there, and then all the boats are anchored here. And this is where we were walking, and we walked all along here. We're standing at this point now, and we're going to go across the bridge here. This is the Nanaimo Yacht Club, and our boat is somewhere in it. And then tomorrow morning we're going to go out this way, not that way.
Which is out that way. That way! That way! Thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up or comment in the section below.
Please subscribe to our channel, Sailing Vessel Angelique of Vancouver, or follow us on our blog, LaterThanWeThink.blogspot.ca. The links for these will be below in the comment section.
Down here.
Somewhere out there, hopefully, if I get it right.
Technology wins out.
Always.
But remember, Go cruising now, my brother. It's
Later than we think.
More beer?
No, no beers.
Martini?
Martinis later, yes.
Okay. So I should be animated.
Yes, you should be
They
animated.
draw me like a cartoon character.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, go.
Go where? Okay.
Go.
Go to the camera. What am I saying? The end part, right?
You're saying the end part,
The end
yes.
part, right? Okay. So, just remember, go cruising now, my brother. It's later than we think. That wasn't bad, actually. That was good.
Was it good? Was it good? Was it good? Was it good for you?
It was good for me.
Was it good for me? Was it good for you?
She's going under the table with her feet.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah, sexy.